Hello, today we are making 100% diabetes-friendly halva for you. One serving contains only 3.9 grams of net carbohydrates. Traditional semolina halva may be forbidden for people with diabetes. But in this recipe, instead of semolina, we will use coarsely ground Okara flour. After cooking our halva, we will examine the glycemic values and comparisons together. Let's begin. We place an empty saucepot on the stove and turn the heat to medium. We pour in 200 milliliters, which is 1 cup of whole milk. Then we add 100 milliliters, which is half a cup of water. We add a very small amount of salt. As a sweetener, we add 60 grams of pure erythritol powder. If you are going to use a different sweetener, adjust the amount according to the sugar equivalent written in its instructions, and make sure that it is suitable for heat processing. In this recipe, our sugar equivalent is 40 grams of granulated sugar. We stir our syrup a little, and when the temperature reaches around 50 to 60 degrees Celsius, we remove it from the stove and set it aside. Now we heat a pan over medium heat and add 60 grams of butter. Once the butter melts and starts to foam slightly, we add 100 grams of coarsely ground Okara flour. You can find our Okara making video above on the screen or in the description section. Using a spatula, we roast the Okara carefully without burning it. Then we add 25 grams of pine nuts. If you prefer, you can also use blanched almonds instead. We continue roasting for a while longer. After about 5 to 6 minutes, you will start smelling the aroma of roasted semolina. The aroma of roasted okra is actually very similar. Now we pour the warm syrup that we set aside into the pan. Then we continue stirring with the spatula. We keep stirring until a grainy halva texture forms. The syrup will penetrate the okara granules while the excess water slowly evaporates at the same time. After a few minutes, once you reach that grainy texture, your halva is almost ready. We remove the pan from the stove. Then we cover it with a cloth and close the lid. We let it rest for about 10 minutes. Now our halva is ready. In total, we have 4 servings. You can enjoy it both warm and cold. One serving of this delicious 100% diabetes-friendly semolina halva from Okara contains only 3.9 grams of net carbohydrates. Considering its glycemic effect, instead of raising your blood sugar, it would probably just become friends with it. When we compare the glycemic values of our diabetes-friendly halva with traditional semolina halva, our 110-gram serving contains only 3.9 grams of net carbohydrates. Traditional semolina halva, on the other hand, contains 42 grams of net carbohydrates, which is more than 10 times higher than ours. And when we look at the glycemic effect, the difference becomes more than 50 times greater. You can clearly see this in the 6-hour glycemic effect graph. The traditional semolina halva, shown in red, is trying to create a storm in your blood sugar at an unbelievable speed. However, our white-colored diabetes-friendly halva shows a very calm profile. This difference is the main reason why we developed this recipe. We have now made room for halva in our diabetes-friendly and glycemically sensitive kitchen. You will also find more diabetes-friendly dessert recipes on our channel very soon. Every week, we will continue sharing practical recipes that are 100% diabetes-friendly without sacrificing flavor. Stay tuned and follow us. If you have any questions or comments, do not hesitate to write to us. See you again next time. Goodbye, stay healthy, and take care.